Okay, so me and Spirit had a little argument this morning. We always do when this comes up. But there was a choice of two songs, and they kept making me forget one of them and keep concentrating on the other. I don't like using it because it's very cliche, but I love the song. I think everybody does. So, it's Don't Stop Believing, Steve Perry, Journey. So we're on a journey, and the journey is to grow our soul, which fits with today's card, which will be the Empress. Mother energy that come out negative yesterday, hopefully she'll be positive today. We've got Sawala. The sun comes out. Don't stop believing that things will get better. But we've got to go through the pain to grow. We've got the second house of Taurus, truth, marriages, friendships, religion, Aquarius, facing the chaos. Out of the chaos comes order and karmic rewards. So that's looking good already, isn't it? You will be rewarded for any pain or suffering that you have to go through. For every negative, there's a positive. And that's what you've got to remember. My granny always said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. That's what we do. Don't stop believing, no matter what. So here we go. Let's see what they want us to know. Keep the faith. That's what the second house is about, your faith. The Aquarius energy is your North Node. It is your guiding light. It is your life purpose. Don't dim your light for others to fit in. You fit in, you stay quiet. The world will not be how you want it, but how others want it. So stand up, face the chaos, make it right, speak your truth. It is about the neck and throat. So where is she? Demeter, Venus, Taurus, which is what's in the dice. Second house. So they've done it already. Well done, Spirit. It doesn't mean don't question. I question Spirit all the time. Just like arguing this morning about the song. We're not talking about blind faith. We're talking about faith. Blind faith and not seeing the issues, the chaos that goes with it is a totally different thing. So, always question everything. There she is. And today she's upright. So 3 months, 3 women, get-togethers, celebrations, an appointment, a celebration. Number 18 means those born in the year of the dog may have it hard and cancers. But it doesn't rule out any of us because it's about the astrology. So the moon, we're in the dark about something, or our shadow side, the dark side of us. Is that 24? Yeah, it is. Let's see what the moon's doing. Mercury enters Gemini, Jupiter trines Pluto, an excellent time to make changes that will have a long-term effect. The moon, believe it or not, well done Spirit, is in Taurus. Absolutely brilliant. So, the Taurus moon, we're in the dark about something, we're spreading ourselves too thin, we're trying to be everything to everybody, trying to be in 2 places at once, looking after elderly parents, grandkids, ping-ponging between 2 properties, 2 people, 2 situations. So be alert, be aware, because you're in a dark place and you need to go cautiously. The path is one of blood and tears that we've been through and we're going through, the 18. But there is unconditional love here, either from a person to you, living or in spirit, or should be given to yourself. Being emotionally in charge. This is Cancer energy, so 21st of June to the 21st of July. And then we've got Virgo, 9 or 27, grandparents, elderly, doing extra hours at work, concentrating on the material side, unable or unwilling to concentrate on your spiritual side, and that's what needs attention. If not, it makes you ill. Hospital doors, the abdomen, the intestines, going with your gut instinct. Those born in the year of the dog again, or the year of the snake, negative energy. But then in comes the hero. This is the gypsy card for the tall, handsome stranger. Can be a fire sign child. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, immature energy. Actions, positive actions in the early stages. So taking action on this health matter, perhaps. You're growing from it. And there's our Aquarius energy. Don't be afraid. Face the chaos. From that chaos will come order. Ankles, legs will be healed. The Canada Goose is there. That's positive energy. Don't lose hope. Don't stop believing. That's what it says. Follow your guiding light. Because you're overthinking this. It's time to step up and move out of that fear. This is your inner child having a tantrum saying it's not supposed to be like this. Those ropes aren't tied, that blindfold is not secure. You can stand up at any time and come out of this situation. There's no blame or shame in it. 8 weeks. So you're trapped by your own mind. You have to keep believing. No negativity. Don't let the negativity come in. It will make you ill. It will affect your body and your life. So, Aquarius in the dice, 17. So we've got the 17 and the 18. We can't avoid it. We've got Saola, which is the sun. In the tarot is the 19. So that period of time could be important in a positive way. The 9th or the 27th, however, is not so positive. And the 18th, you will feel like you're in a dark place. So 17th and 19th are positive, but the 18th could be a dodgy day, where you're trying to be in too many places at once. For some of you, there's an important date in your diary, somebody's birthday coming up, in the spirit or the flesh, and it could be a grandparent's or an anniversary. Yeah, somebody feels defeated. Possibly there's a third party in your emotional life where you feel like someone's come between you and what you want. A great change is about to take place. Fate, the North Node, number 10, change for the better. The Wheel of Fortune, gamblers take a risk. There's the daughter again, same as yesterday. She's lost belief that anyone will come and get her, the kidnapped victim, which is a shame. There is a sacrifice, that's a big sacrifice that somebody's had to make, that keeps them at the gates of hell, because they can't speak, they can't communicate. There's negativity coming to their field, be it financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, or physically. It's the tarot reader, the psychic, the traveller, the Romany, 229. For me, it's the anniversary coming up of my brother's passing. But for all of us, it'll be different. Memories of the past, childhood trauma, things that trigger you, something from the past. You need a new team, and it looks like you're going to get it. If you're thinking about starting a new business, do so. It sounds strange in this climate, but it's time to go. Green light. But don't act in haste, Sagittarius energy, or you repent at leisure. You've learnt the lessons of the past. You don't need to relearn them. This is one night stands for some. Finish what you started. Yeah, so here we go. Same card on the same card, and this is what confuses some people when they're doing the tarot. And this is why they give me the song, I think. Because if you stop believing, if you stop facing the chaos head on, if you lose all hope, there is nothing there. You will stagnate. So you've got to keep believing. It's up to you. It's your choice. Again, like I said, the cards cannot tell you what to do. You have to choose for yourself. Because the thing is, There are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. So some will never see. Some will never face that chaos. Some will lose hope and stop believing. And I'm afraid we have to leave them behind. Some will, if you like, be sacrificed. The marigolds are what's the Day of the Dead, where the dead use them as a path to the living. There is no coming back. And some of us have to face the fact that we will not see our loved ones again until we return to spirit. And so there will be some down days. There will be some days where we don't love ourselves, where we feel that our cup is empty, we feel drained. And some will drown their sorrows in alcohol, drugs, starts overcoming addictions. So a way of life, the old way of doing things, the outcome of a situation. So a lot of Cancer energy in this. So like I said, 21st of June to 21st of July. Feeling bereft of all emotion, feeling lost, feeling abandoned. Don't overthink it. Don't get in that situation and wallow in self-pity. Grief is just when somebody has love that has nowhere to go, because they believe that they've gone. They've never gone. And you know I know, because they've given us it again. So 3 times, 4 times, Aquarius, the guiding light, Pandora's box. She forgot to take hope out of the box. She left it in the box. She let chaos out. We have to face the chaos. We have to let the hope out and start believing again. 17. Massively important. We've got it 4 times. So it is something important. Aquarius is the 20th of January to the 20th of February. So find out what your North Node is. End this chapter. Bring it to a positive conclusion and move on. 21. Through pain, we create something new. Could be the simple birth of a child. It is travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things, or events. If you have lost a child, then I'm very sorry. There is something that you tried to create that failed. We started with the failure there. That doesn't mean that you give up. If at first you don't succeed, try again, because you will be celebrating. 3 months. So if you've had a failed pregnancy, that's what the mother was on about yesterday, because she was in the reverse. Within 3 months, I would think that there will be confirmation of a conception of a child. But it may be from a one-night stand. Yeah, don't be narrow-minded, don't be stubborn, don't be greedy. You can and will be able to get through this, even if you don't think so. Yeah, there may be unhappiness within the home, especially if you've lost a child, obviously. This is a home without fire in the hearth, food on the table, or a welcome at the door. There is something wrong here. It may be as simple as repairs need doing, but this is not a happy home. The foundations aren't strong enough. So maybe that's why Spirit thought you weren't ready for this new thing to be created, because you've got to settle this first. You've got to bring this to a positive conclusion. There he is again, Aries energy, 21st of March to the 21st of April. All mouth and no trousers, doesn't do what he says he's going to do, doesn't take action, has no passion for whatever this is. And there she is again. Now she's back from the gates of hell, the daughter, Persephone. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, now is not letting the negativity in, is blocking that negativity, be it financial, emotional, spiritual, mental, or physical. Don't let anything into your body that could damage you. That includes injections, drugs, alcohol, diet, or medication. Make sure you know what you're taking. You may, you will find that spirit are giving you more energy, and you will finally be able to speak your truth. Secrets are coming out. Ready or not, Fairy Godmother's coming to sling you off that cliff, and you make your wings on the way down for a fresh start and a new beginning. Fill your own cup. So Sawala, we know, is the sun. It shines bright and illuminates all these problems. There it is. The letter S. It's brightness, fertility, good fortune. There's your fertility, there's your good fortune, the 10. Associated with the heavenly orb. It speaks of a life force and the urge to grow that is found in all living things. Today is about growth. Solar symbols include the soaring eagle, Aries and Scorpio, the venerable oak, Taurus, the juniper and the bay tree, mistletoe, which is also associated with the 12th rune, Jera. So Jerry, the mistletoe, December, but it is our weakness, isn't it? Because that's how Baldur died, by that simple piece of mistletoe, the dart. The shape of the rune suggests a flash of lightning descending that brings the formidable power of the mighty god of thunder, Thor. So, Thursday. It's considered to be female personification, as the giantess named either Sol or Sunar. Two of the Asgardian deities are also associated with this rune. The first is Baldur the Beautiful, and the beloved yet tragic god who was slain by a piece of mistletoe dart thrown by his blind brother. So you're no longer blind. The myth expresses the cycles of the year and the duality of light and darkness. The thunder god, Thor, must have a place in the symbol of the rune because it looks so much like a lightning flash. Thor, the guardian of justice and order, so if out of chaos comes order, was known for the swift retribution that he dealt to wrongdoers. The wrongdoers will find their comeuppance. So the meaning of this rune can be applied to the workings of law and also taking justified revenge. In the harsh northern world, the sun was beloved of Solar, beloved by all, Solar is thus primarily a rune of love. Its appearance in the reading casts a warm glow over everything present. And there we have the love, the unconditional love from that gentleman there, or a Cancer. And undoes any or much of the harm that it foretells. It's hope, promising the sun will once again rise. Even when one is in the darkest of nights, there we are, the moon card. I've lost my place now. Even when one is in the darkest of nights, it is a particularly good rune to draw when one is in trouble because it will ensure a happy outcome. One might also say that Solar expresses the idea of poetic justice because it indicates that wrongdoers will gain nothing but an apt punishment for their offences. If you have a major decision to make, then the appearance of Solar will reveal the truth. Yes, we are revealing the truth. The High Priestess and Taurus. Making your choices easier. There is a spiritual dimension to this rune too, and when it is drawn, contact with your inner self will guide you. In affairs of the heart, this rune is a good omen. Thor, one of the patron deities of Saurlo, was invoked at weddings and Viking times. So, yes, a wedding, maybe in 3 months' time. A celebration of some kind, because it's been delayed. The bride wore red. And yes, Persephone wore red. She was kidnapped. She was sent to the gates of hell. So someone maybe had to be forced, got married under duress by force. Or some may run away to Gretna Green. Because the hammer and the anvil, vows exchanged, and the bride wore red. Solar signals a time when happiness and harmony will reign and justice will prevail. It's associated with the sun and hints at enjoyable holidays, and is also said to be a good sign for victory in athletics or sports. Solar has no inverted situation. So, if you suffered a failure, don't give up. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Don't stop believing. North Node. Karmic rewards. Life purpose, destiny, striving, evolution, latent potential, your choices and your growth. It's time to fulfill your soul purpose. So, the North Node in Aquarius, the path of evolution. The soul is assisting the evolution of humanity to a new vibration that brings equality for each and every soul, especially the women. Number 2. So, North Node in the second house. The task is to develop your inner security, drawing on karmic resources and values on an eternal rather than a material level. So, forget about the finances. That will come if you're on an even keel with yourself. Capricorn, someone's being used. The number 22. You must use everything at your disposal to get where you're going, but don't use others. 22. And Capricorn is the only sign that always gets where they're going. It is the devil. It's where Persephone was tied to the devil in a marriage that she didn't want, under duress. So, the child, the name Harold or Harry, number 4. Time corrects your judgment when it is aired. So when you make mistakes, time corrects everything. It is time to focus on your objectives and not let up. Don't stop believing. It's ruled by Saturn, the planet of hard luck, the sign of Capricorn. It's time to break these shackles. Free yourself from this toxic situation. When Capricorn card turns up in a reading, it denotes a time of diligence and hard work, and that's what you've been doing. Working hard, possibly overtime. There is a gain in status and reputation. Whatever you toiled over, especially sacrificed yourself for, there it is. You are ready for splendid results to be revealed. Keep in mind this gain may be slow and systematic, but you are heading towards something solid and lasting. You're about to meet all the right people who will back you in your goals. Some may be greater in status than you, but they will show you the ropes or support you in some substantial way. By all means, do not lose these people. Capricorn is a sign of drive and ambition. Therefore, you may feel more driven than usual. In essence, this card says to put away childish things and take responsibility. Go for what you want in a systematic way. Beware of looking back and staying in the shadows, trauma from the past. It is time to unleash your talents upon the world. Do not let up. Go out on a limb, because this does mean fame for some. If your question is to do with romance or relationship, these may take on more serious turns. Matters will grow deeper and more committed. It could be that one partner is older, higher in social rank, or will be a guide or teacher to others. It may also mean that one is more serious than the other. And it could mean that somebody is sacrificing love for monetary gain through marriage. Capricorn is a methodical air sign. Your outcome may progress gradually, unfolding at its own pace. You won't be able to rush matters. Everything must happen in its own time, not yours. Career and your profession are also important, and you can expect to see changes there too. This card can indicate skeletal problems such as broken or porous bones, spinal issues, strains, and even dental issues. Make sure you're getting enough calcium and vitamin D. It's a sign of time, maturity, and age. So if you develop an illness, it'd be one that's been coming for a very long time. You could be awaiting the outcome of a judgment, so look to the surrounding cards. You may also be wanting the answers or resolutions to something long overdue. You can be assured that the answers will be just and fair, especially if you worked hard and kept your nose to the grindstone. Though you will not be defeated, so you may have lost a battle, but you haven't lost the war. Watch out for ambition. Play by the rules. You are moving up in the world. It's your choice whether you choose fame or infamy. Dreams. 25. Manifestation plan. Believing in yourself. But there is that addiction there. Hallucinogenic mushrooms. So the drug addiction, or the addiction to something that makes you high on life. You've got to be careful what that is. 25. So, the red that was told us about in the red dress of the bride. The art of dreaming your life into being. Here comes the point where you realise that we are the dreamers, and that your dreams can be manifest. Where do you want to be? What do you want your life to look like? If you can't picture it, how are you supposed to make it happen? There's a difference between dreaming realistically and thinking over the top. I believe that it can happen. It needs to be in alignment with what we want to happen. If we dream about being a millionaire but believe we're never going to have it, then it won't. If we dream how we feel with our perfect job, house or partner, for example, and believe it can happen, then it will. Manifestation happens when we dream about it as though it's already happened. We just know. We imagine ourselves in the present with what we want and we need. Also feel all the emotions of having already achieved it. This is how we align our dreams, our emotions, and our beliefs to manifest our desire. What are you wanting to manifest in your life? Do you know what it would look like if you had it? How would you feel if you manifested what you desired? What emotions would you feel? Take some time out to be specific and realistic as you can. Do up a vision board or write your perfect day as though it's already here. Make plans to achieve your goals. So don't dream about it if you know you're never going to do nothing towards it. You've got to stop dreaming about something that you're not prepared to sacrifice for. You are the creator of your universe. So be creative with what you want and let the rest flow to you. Don't stop believing. Oh, there is the 16, the Shadow Queen. Something lurks in the darkness that we've got to be cautious about. 16, so we've got the 15 and 16 now, and the 17 and the 18. A strong period of time. The Shadow Queen gently asks you to address your innermost character flaws. Be compassionate, no shame, no blame, remember. For now is the time to bring your wounded self and hidden agendas into the light. You are seeing the results of your actions. and it's in response to the difficulties in your life. They may have been there to help you survive up to now, but you can't take that into the future with you. Perhaps you're falling prey to insecurity, masked as elitism or arrogance, believing that you know best, or comparing yourself to others. Comparison is not your friend. Or you're being fearful and self-sabotaging yourself, so not believing in yourself. You may have been taught that manipulating others, using others, rather than being direct, is the way to get your needs met. The Shadow Queen reminds you that manipulation in any form isn't the best method of getting what you want. Another meaning that can also apply is the possibility that you're being affected by someone else's wounded self. Perhaps you're the one being manipulated. Whatever the case, it's time to take a fearless personal inventory. Observe what part you played in the drama and the potential disasters in your life. When you come to the place of humility, forgiveness and grace, then you can proceed again and walk into the light. No shame, no blame. There is a great value and strength in facing your own shadows, drawing a line in the sand and doing what's right now in the realm of the Shadow Queen. Excuse me. Share your voice. Speak. Speak up. You're just as important as anyone else. Your opinions and views are just as important as anyone else. Come out of your cave. Stop persecuting yourself and express yourself clearly. You're only a victim if you allow others to make you that way. Don't stop believing. Share your voice. Finding it is another thing. There it is. Share your voice. 76. They're affecting my throat now, so you are being called to share your voice. Perhaps by speaking up in a relationship or through writing, speaking, singing, or some other form of creative expression. So if you sing, go for it, because it looks like fame is on the horizon. We each hold a deep truth within us that longs to be expressed. Sculpted from lifetimes, the voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping in, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, but we also heal the planet. That's why in church, when everybody's singing and using their voices, it raises the vibration. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call in missing pieces of you home. They're at it again. They've got me real bad now. Your individual voice is the most powerful sound current on this planet. If you kept your soul voice silent or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. We shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us. We discover that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets. There has never been a better time in history than right now to rise up, speak your truth, share your soul voice. If you feel fearful, know that you're not alone and that the whole world needs your unique tone in order to harmonise. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. Express yourself, share your voice, speak to those who can hear you. So you may think that you are nobody, you don't matter. But if all the people that think they're nobody stand up, we have thousands. Don't forget, you're just as important in your beliefs than anybody else's. Thanks for listening. Speak soon.